Oh, good morning.
A very, very good morning. Very, very good morning to Pillai.
Good morning.
Actually, I got a number of messages from our researchers. I just simply reading that. Or I
Good
will
morning.
send you to my tentative research post for your reference.
Good morning, doctor.
Yes, yes. Well,
Morning, sir.
yeah, very, very good morning,
Good morning,
Shashi Kumar, Ami.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, everyone.
Okay, just can someone share this link in the WhatsApp group, please? Pillai, can you share, please?
Sure, doctor.
Okay, okay, okay. Kristen want to join. Pillai, have you done?
Yes, I'm typing the meeting ID and the password.
Okay, okay, okay. You can also share the link that I have just shared in the chat box, please. Because I'm using my laptop. It's not, WhatsApp is not connected into that. That's why. Yes. You know, the shock, I got it after meeting you people on the day, the previous Sunday. Still, it's there. Still, it is there. It's like, just imagine after 3 years, not after 3 years, yeah, it's after 1 year, meeting our researchers and other students face to face gave a momentum. The first momentum was really, really, it's like indelible, no doubt. It's like indelible. I will not forget the moment when I saw, I know I confused between Pillai and Bala. I'm not getting the word Pillai. I'm not getting the word Pillai. Yeah. Then Bala said, called Pillai. Yeah. We forgot Pillai then. I remember the moment still. Okay, it was really good. I had gone through the video. I think the previous day, Simna has shared in the group almost 15 to 20 times. 15 to 20 times. I don't know how many times you have gone through that and just highlighted the photos of everyone. It was a very, very, very good video. I really love that. Everyone is looking. Bala, yeah, look, Pillai looks awesome on the day. Yeah.
Thank you, doctor. Thank
Yeah.
you, doctor.
It's not that we are seeing directly into the session. It's when we see the face-to-face, really cool.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay. And Kristen joined. Kristen, good morning, Kristen. Hope you can hear us.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes, good morning, good morning. Pillai, we have discussed something the previous week. It's coming with a research proposal, and we'll be going with a small discussion here itself. We will fight, we'll debate, and we will not let you to choose the topic that you have framed. We discuss almost the same. I think you people are prepared for that. Yeah, am I right?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, so now before starting that, I wanted to give you a small PPT presentation on the coming phases. I mean, the second phase of the PhD program, that's very important to know. I prepared a PPT for you. Just wait. I think Ami is very serious today.
No, doctor.
Okay. Ruben will not join, Inam also will not join. They have some work commitment. And I want to share you. I don't know what happened for the Mini still in the Ireland. She could not join us for the previous session. Mini also should be there for our program, yeah? We miss her a lot. And from our team, who were missed on the day, like Inam was not there, then Mini was not there. Yeah, others people have joined. Christine also did not join. Christine also didn't join.
I was
Okay.
not there, Prof.
Okay, it was very fabulous event, Christina.
I know I missed it, Prof. I really could not.
We'll meet next time anyway.
Inshallah.
Okay. So I'm just sharing the video presentation. Yes. Hope you can see this.
Yes.
We can see.
The second phase is not the phase that we are having the first time. This information for everyone who are attending and not attending, because we reached to our second phase, it's purely in the hand of the student and researcher. I remember the time that I was doing my PhD program. Once our coursework is finished, it's purely depend upon your work that you're producing. Then the supervisor will give a review on that. Okay. Here, the supervisor role is very short. I think you are following my point, yeah?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
What a supervisor can do,
Yes, doctor.
it's purely depend upon. Supervisor can help you to frame your topic, help you to check your research proposal, your question, your objective, your problem statement, your research gap, and academic rationale, significance of your study. Everything is as per the prescribed format, or it's as per the research. We'll be looking into all these aspects. Supervisor will be doing all these aspects. Then the researcher has to do the work as per the deadline. Okay, now the goal is in your hand, that you have to play very, very well, because the coursework that we have initially done, that's assignment submissions, that it's a student, we can take the sessions, we can give the solution for the answers, everything for the and solution for the questions that we have given in the assignments, and everything we can do that. The second phase, the researcher has to do a very serious research on it, have to submit the work promptly. So this coming month is all about a seminar presentation. What is a seminar presentation? That I will be discussing the last of the slide. Before that, the year 2. Now we are going into the year 2. The first 6 months, that is topic finalization. You may be thinking, like, we can finalize a topic within seconds with the help of many other research tools, softwares, and etc. This is not like that. It's not easy, because Christina has chosen a topic. Christine choose a topic. Okay, it's related to her field. Later, after doing her program, she is submitting this topic into the university panel. Then panel understand this topic is already done by someone. You did not understand, you could not find out whether this topic has done or not. You didn't make any major changes into that. Then finally you cannot go with this topic. It should not happen. That's why we says we need to identify the research gap. In order to this research gap, in the university usually provide 1 year, but here we are giving you for the 6-month time period to do this literature review. So initial 1 to 3 months, the starting from right now, you have to explore a wide range of literature to refine the research questions, hold discussions, potential gaps in the literature. Then months 4 to 6, finalize research questions and objectives, develop a detailed research proposal, including methodology, and seek ethical approval if needed. Which means, what in by ethical approval? You have to submit your research proposal to the university. Okay, then you will be getting approved on your research topic, whether you can carry on, what all the changes has to give amend in your research proposal. For example, some of your research questions are not apt. You may be discussing with me. Finally, when it's reached to the university, they may not be agree with certain questions. So you may have to change it sometime, only 1 or 2 questions. Okay, or sometime the research objective, they may be telling, right now you're having the 5 research objective. You have to add 1 more research objective into that. You're having the major research objective, but you will have to do, oh yes, Shashi Kumar is here, yeah. Shashi Kumar asked the same question in the previous meeting. So only 1 objective will be the right. Sometime, it's not a sometime, we'll be having sub-objective that we have answered the previous session. Christina, please have a look on the previous recordings. Christine, yeah, I think you have gone through that recording. We have shared you where we are discussing all these elements. So 4 to 6 months, we are finalizing your ethical approval. Are you going with ethics? If you're going for a questionnaire, how you are going to do the questionnaire? Everything you will be doing in the research proposal. That is the first 6 months itself. We are going to do the research presentation as well. So 6 month time, we are doing the topic finalization, but our research presentation, I will be telling you what we are going to do the research presentation by each researchers. Everyone has to do the 3 research presentation. So what we are going to do in the research presentation, we'll be discussing. So this presentation will help you to do all these activities within the 6 months. Your research proposal and your topic finalization, everything comes under. Presentation will lead you to the making the best research proposal. Then the second year, the remaining 6 months, you're going with the initial chapters, introduction, literature review, methodology. I think everyone is following me, right? It's not complex. Yes, Ami, is there any doubts? The thing that I have mentioned yet? No. No, right? No, perfect. So the first initial 6 months, the second year that we are going to right now, 6 months, we'll be doing research seminar with research proposal. Okay, research proposal, where we will finalize our research topic as well. The coming next 6 months, we are doing our 3 chapter finally. Introduction chapter, literature review chapter, and research methodology chapter. You will be getting some sessions, how you can do your research methodology. We have already taken research methodology modules in our coursework, but you will be getting extended and expanded research methodology sessions during this time. So we will be completing the month 7 to 9, chapter 1, introduction, the introduction chapter, including many things that is almost related to your research proposal. You'll be writing in detail all these things. So we'll be discussing about the structure of your thesis as well at the time. You'll be doing that. Chapter 2 is literature review. You'll be doing relevant literature that we have already collected. We will be helping you how you can write, whether it is a systematic literature review or empirical literature review, content analysis are you following? We'll be discussing that at the time. Then the month 10 to 12. In the second year, the months 10 to 12, we are completing chapter 3, methodology. We'll be framing design. How many of you remember research onion concept? Don't type anywhere. Please look at me. Okay. I have to ask you to hands up, yeah? No, you don't have to do. Otherwise, Google. Okay. Research onion. Anyone can remember any of the layer, please? Any of the layer remembering under the research onion? Research philosophy, research approach, research design, time horizon. You're remembering, right? Research strategy. These are the major things, yeah? We need to develop that. On the basis of the research onion, we have to develop. If you're choosing, Pillai is choosing research philosophy, that is any concept, ontology concept, positivism, interpretivism, whatever it is, he's choosing. Why he choose a positivism for his research? We need to write in detail in the research methodology chapter. That is all about chapter 3. We'll be finishing. So anyone, can you please summarize what we are going to do this 1 year? The first initial 6 months, what we are going to do? Anyone, please?
Yes, doctor. First 6 months is
Ah.
the topic finalization. First
Very
1 to
good.
3 months, explore a wide range of literature
Very
to
good.
refine their research questions, identify
Perfect.
research gap in the
Perfect.
literature.
Very good. So next coming 6 months, what all we will be doing? It's all about chapterization, yeah? The second phase of the second year, that is the remaining 6 months. The months start from 7 to till 12th month. We are covering the 3 chapterization. We call it chapterization. Introduction chapter, literature review chapter, methodology chapter. Please keep in your mind, okay? There must be a clarity on that. It must be very precise in your mind. Otherwise, we'll be confused it. Then I'll be sharing the slide. We are going to the year 3. What all we are going to do in the year 3? The first 6 months, data collection and analysis. I understand from the Army words, the previous session we held it, discussing on the research topics. Army is having the wide range of topics comes in his mind, but overall, he wanted to look into the efficacy or efficiency on the operations, emergency related things, yeah? So I understand that. We'll be discussing in detail. So mostly it will be a primary research. If you wanted to know the efficiency of the operations of the hospital sector, healthcare sector, we will have to do the primary research. For the primary research, we have to collect the data. Obviously, we need to collect the data from the respondents. So after collecting the data, we have to process the data, right? For that, we can use a lot of softwares. Some of the softwares I know, that is AMOS and SPSS. Please write down all these things. AMOS, AMOS, and SPSS. The software are also people are using, but I'm not that much familiar with that, but I'll be going through some of the programs for this. You can also do that. So I will help you how we can use the software. You can also do that yourself. If you're a very serious researcher, you wanted to do that in the future after this particular years of your research, you wanted to publish the papers, have to be very keen into the research. Learning all the software will help you a lot rather than depending the people. Usually the researchers are not serious. They may depend on the other statisticians to do the data collection analysis chapter, but we can do ourselves. Yeah, we can do ourselves. If you're learning the SPSS, SPSS can be learned within very shortest number of days itself. I can teach you that, no problem. We can discuss that. So initial 13 to 15 years, which means the third year, the starting 3 months, you can look into the data collections and analysis. Then finally 16 to 18 months, which means the third year, we'll be going to the data analysis, discuss the emerging themes and insight. What do you mean by themes and insight? Themes and insight means we have collected the data. We are going for analysis. Our analysis on the basis of the themes. We will be writing each research objective. On the basis of research objectives, we are analyzing our data collection, the data. We have collected a lot of data, but there must be a structured approach to write our analysis chapter. We are following a thematical analysis, which means writing the keywords of research objective, then analyzing everything. Okay, that we will be discussing. It's not the time. Then final 6 months, including finding, discussion, and conclusion, the last part of your chapters. We're having different chapters. Mostly it will be 6 chapters. The final chapters will be findings, discussions, and conclusions. We'll be doing the last month. Then one more thing. The final 6 months of the third year, we'll be more focused on the research article publications, because in order to accept your thesis, we must be having some publications. Once we've done all the things, we'll be able to publish our papers as well. So we'll be having the data, primary or secondary data. We can do that early as possible. Only, some of the people are on the progress to publish the papers that we have already discussed. In addition to that, your major publications, for your thesis, that we can do in this final 6 months of the third year. I hope it is clear to everyone. Yeah. Okay. So anyone can conclude? Can anyone please tell me the nutshell of the thing that I have discussed right now, please? From the beginning to the end. The first month, which means the second year, the first 6 months, what we are going to do: research topic, research presentation, research proposal. Okay. Then second 6 months of the second year, the next part of the second year, we are starting the chapterization. First 3 chapters, we are completing that. Then the third year, starting from completing the data analysis and data collection chapter. We call it as a chapter name is data analysis and interpretation chapter. Then remaining 6 months, we'll be completing findings, conclusions, and recommendation chapter. Then we also will looking into, then thesis part is finished. Thesis we done with this. Then we also will be seriously looking into the publication. Okay, publication. Then our 3 year will be finalizing. We'll be submitting the research into the team, university. Then they will be having a panel discussions and all. They'll be submitting external panel of review. Then we will have to present our viva voce, which means we'll have to present. So this is the nutshell about what I said right now. This topic finalization, you can have a look on this or screenshot it. The last month, you'll have to note it down. We are also going for a paper publication. Yes, Ami, please.
No. So, just for a clarification, though. So it should be the publication first before the Viva presentations, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Very important. Usually our practice is like, when we are submitting our thesis, we will be attaching our paper publication as well. Okay, now, how the research seminar is going to be done? We said the coming 6 months, we are spending our time for the research seminar, research proposal, then a research topic. So research seminar, each researcher will present 3 research seminars in the coming 6 months, focusing on the progress and the research topic. So every session, there will be 2 researchers who are presenting the progress and reviews. We can discuss what all the things you can do in the research presentation. The time, the presentation duration, the researchers can take 30 minutes to 45 minutes, which means we will be having the question answering session. Other researchers will take part of the presentation. They will be participants. They will be asking the questions, clearing the doubts. Obviously, everybody should ask the questions related to that. Then only it will be interactive. So seminar content, what we can do that. Presentation should be based on the literature review, showcasing how it leads to identifying the research gap. Then mandatory attendance, already I told you, all participants are required to attend every seminar. Engagement and debate, attendees will engage in the debates, asking the relevant question to the presenter. Progress discussion, researchers can also discuss the progress made in the literature reviews during the seminar. Schedule is like your schedule can be fixed now, or I will provide you with the presentation schedule within 2 days. Presentation schedule, every Sunday, 2 researchers will present the seminar. So what is the content of the presentation? That can be a doubt for you. So, Pille, can you please tell me your research title, or can you please type it here in the chat box?
As you said, Doctor, I have jotted down some 5-6 research titles. Apart from that, because what I felt last the discussion, I have to change the title without changing the content. So the titles what I have written here is emission reduction norms in Middle East, in energy sector, and change in business strategy. Because the energy, why this I have selected, why I have selected this topic, I can share my screen if you allow me. Shall I?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
I am sharing my screen. So this is my research proposal.
Sorry, I'm not able to see right now. Sorry.
Are you able to see now?
One second. Let me
Others?
close my screen.
Yeah, I'm able to see that.
Yes, I was able to see.
Meeting by yes. Now I can see.
So initial title was sustainability initiatives. So I am planning to change the title. So to emission reduction
Very good.
norms in Middle East energy sector and change in business strategy. So here the independent variable will be energy emission reduction norms in Middle East in energy sector. Then a dependent variable will be change in business strategy.
Okay.
Okay. So why I have chosen this topic? Here is the problem statement. The growing importance of sustainability and alternate fuel initiative stems from the urgent need to address environmental challenges, mitigate climate change, and reduce dependence on finite fossil fuel resources. As the global population increases, the industrialization accelerates, traditional energy sources contribute to pollution, greenhouse gas emission, and the depletion of natural resources. In response to these challenges, societies, businesses, and governments are increasingly recognizing the significance of adopting sustainable practices and exploring alternate fuel sources. Understanding the impact of alternate fuel and sustainability initiatives on business strategy within oil and gas industry is crucial for several reasons. As the world increasingly focuses on sustainable development and mitigating climate change, the oil and gas industry faces significant challenges and opportunities, both challenges and opportunities. Here are some key reasons why understanding this impact is essential. Regulatory compliance and risk management. Governments worldwide are implementing stringent regulations to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and promote the use of alternate fuels. Understanding these regulations and adapting, or I'll change this organization business strategy. Accordingly, is crucial for compliance and risk management. Global energy transition. The global energy landscape is undergoing a transition towards cleaner and more sustainable sources. So cleaner sources, wind, solar, atomic power. So these are all the alternatives. Understanding the broader industry trends and adapting organization. Here also I change it to business strategy. Because if you are not changing yourself for the changing environment, you are not there in business in future. Accordingly, is essential for positioning the company strategically in the evolving energy market dynamics and reputation, innovation and technology adoption, supply chain resilience, cost management and efficiency, community and stakeholder, long-term viability, community and stakeholder engagement, long-term viability and resilience. So these are all the reasons why we need to change, to adapt to the change in energy transition. Okay, so some of the titles I will type here, so we can discuss which topic is better suitable for this content. Strategic positioning of oil and gas industry in Middle East. The region I can change depending on the future progress. I can change the Middle East or only one or two countries, UAE or Saudi or UAE.
Yes,
or,
that we can develop.
Yes, to adapt to global energy transition towards cleaner energy sources and technologies. Here, strategic position will be dependent variable. Independent variable is global energy transition towards cleaner energy and sources and technology. These are all the independent variables. This is independent variable. Strategic positioning of oil and gas industry. Next title is adaptation. Sorry for the typo. Energy transition and business impact. Next, oil and gas. Another title is adaptation to energy transition. Same. And diversification.
Yes, Pillai, once you've done this, you can also share me this work, so I can also have a look on this.
Okay.
Yeah, please share that.
Sure, sir.
Then diversification, transition, yes.
Energy efficiency.
So everyone should have a look on these titles. So please let me know after Pillai has written, what are the keywords? What are the major keywords he will be sticking into his topic? Yeah, you can understand he's not at all ready to change certain keywords from his title. That is his passion. That is maybe his aspiration to do that. Similarly, every one of us will be having certain things comes in your mind every time. Every time. Any topics you are looking into, but certain things will come to in your mind to stick into. So these are the topics, yeah, Pillai?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, if I talk about, you can see oil and gas is the area you really wanted to do. There is no change in that. Oil and gas. That is a wider perspective you wanted to do this, right?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, one. Then next one is Middle East. You are not at all ready to change the Middle East from that.
Because this is the region I'm working in, or we can
Absolutely.
change to India also, no issue.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I will be telling you to choose Middle East itself.
Okay.
Because that is the best for you. Whenever we are doing that, we'll be feeling to do because of where we are right now and where we belongs to now. So that's very important. So in your topic, mostly these two things will come. The remaining part, there are certain doubts comes right now, like strategy positioning. Strategy positioning, the word that you used, I feel right now a little attractive. I don't know how many of you have felt it. Strategy positioning, the word, when we are using it, it will have a business touch, but you're also using Middle East and Oil and gas industry, the same place over there. Then global energy transition. Other keyword is that when we are investment and diversification and investment, this is also another keyword you have brought into your title. These are the things comes into my eyes when I'm looking into. Major words are Middle East, oil and gas industry, then strategy positioning. The emission reductions, etc., can comes inside the topic. Diversification, investment. We'll be working on that, very sure. So Pillai will get time to discuss these things. Before that, I want to tell to everyone. So what we exactly meant through the research presentation is all about. You will be doing literature review collections. You'll be going through reviews through various literatures. You must be having a folder with you. Then you must, because we will be recording the session as and when it is needed from the university, will be have to share, because this is the process of research presentation is one of the process for the our research, I mean submissions of the thesis. So you will be having exact presentation from your side, what all you've done with your side. Like, I'm only a facilitator here, right? So you must be having, we'll be recording that, we'll be sharing to you as well. So for the next three presentation will be there. So this month, everyone will get one presentation time. Christine will get anyway one presentation on your topic that you are looking into. You can discuss with what all the things that comes in your mind in terms of your research topics today itself. So one presentation will be there. It can be 30 to 45 minutes time, where we'll be going through question answering as well. So what all the things you will be covering? Can you please tell me right now what all the things you will cover in your presentation? Your proposed topics. So right now, if Pillai will get a chance for the next week, do your presentation. So you will be giving the titles, prospective titles. Okay. Right now you have given 7 topics. You can also add more number of topics into that if you're getting the time. You'll be doing prospective titles are like this. Then what all the things you will be covering under the presentation, because you are having the 3 presentations. This month one will cover. Next month or prospectively the upcoming months also will be having another presentation. Like the 3 presentation will be the your progress on your research topics also will be discussed over there. What all the things you will be covering. Think in your mind, everyone.
Say it again, doctor. The
Yes. What
inclusions
all
or
topics you will be covering in your research presentation? What all topics, what all the things you will be covering in your research presentation? It's all about 30 to 45 minutes presentation for one researcher. So what all the things you will be covering?
The topic finalization that covers under exploring the wide range of literature to refine
Yes.
the research questions, identify research gap in the literature, and research questions and objectives.
Yes. So you can include in your presentation the literature that you have covered. Okay, so you can do the 6-month literature review, no problem. But when you are coming for the presentation, research presentation, you can have a table. You have gone through these literatures, minimum 10, imagine 10 literatures. So you can also discuss the key theories. We have discussed, someone is good. Yeah, okay, Pillai, strategy positioning you have chosen here, Pillai.
Yeah.
Is any theory under the strategy positioning that you really wanted to incorporate with your research? As well as when you go to the literatures, you have to write number of theories in your thesis, yeah? You have to write it. If it is a strategy positioning related to that strategy positioning maps or number of theories, you have to write in your thesis as well. So here under the research presentation, you can discuss various theories related to your topics. Okay, so If I'm talking about the talent management, I'll be writing there is a one theory, 5 dimensions of the talent management. I'll be discussing in my research presentation. Okay. So in every research presentation, you can discuss the key theories related to your topic. Please note it down. Key theories related to your research topic. That can be 10 minutes or 15 minutes for the key theories related to your research topic. Then remaining 15 minutes, you can talk about literatures you collected, the outcome you have received it. That is up to you, your creativity. In your PPT, you can make a table of content, like empirical analysis. These are the author. This is the key findings they have given. And these are the gaps you have identified from this paper. These are the major objectives of this particular paper. Likewise, you can discuss about the literatures that you collected. You have to show the folder, okay? Keep a folder when you are sharing the screen. You can share the folder and what all the literatures that you have downloaded in your research topics. For example, you are having the 10 literatures you collected for the next presentation. You can show that 10 literatures, name of the topic, and PDF file of the literatures. You will be able to download that, no problem for this. So key theories, literatures collected. You remember some of the literatures, you made a presentation, you remember some of the literatures topics. Still, I remember Bala. Where is Bala? Bala is not here. F.W. Taylor. Situation and analysis, some of the literature papers you have brought into and you presented it in our sessions. Yeah. Similarly, you have to take research literatures related to your topic particularly. That time you presented on our coursework part, not on your research topic. This time you're doing a presentation on the basis of your research topic itself. That is tentative topic. Hope it is clear. Okay, then anything else you can add into the research presentation other than this? You can also discuss. You can also contribute.
Doctor, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
After a long time, I thought of only one topic which came to my mind.
Okay.
So I thought of proceeding in that particular idea. But I understand you are asking many topics, is it? I don't know whether I could be in a position to get many topics, Doctor.
Okay, no problem. Actually, what I meant, it just bring one topic itself, what comes in your mind. Okay, so from that, you have to paraphrase the word, or as Pillai wanted to write fuel adoption, sustainability, yeah, related to that. But he has also written strategy positioning into that, but the topic is the same. He wanted to do the same topic, but title has given some differences into that. So under the sustainability, that is natural, fuel, and many words he has used, carbon emissions, everything comes under the same heading itself, but brought different topics into that. That's only I meant it. No problem if you're not able to bring it, we can discuss on it. That's this platform all about it. Can you please tell me, Shashi Kumar, what topics comes in your mind? Can you type it here firstly? So as a nutshell, in the research seminar, I'm just giving to you, forwarding this this entire things to you. You can use your creativity for the presentation. If I am in your position, what all the things I will be incorporating as we will be discussing the first part of the research presentation. I'll be discussing about the research topics, where various research topics available to me as per my thought process. Literatures collected, minimum 10 literatures collected. I'll be discussing on the literatures I collected. I'll be discussing the session and the seminar presentation. Then finally, we'll be going for question answering sessions or insights you have received, the significance of your topics you've chosen. You will be discussing in that. Why you have chosen the topic, you will be discussing in that. Okay, the first research presentation will be like this. So everyone will have to go for a 3 research presentation, yeah? The next research presentation we'll be discussing at the time. Once you finish with that, we'll be discussing what mainly literatures collected. That is the major parameter you have to bring into your research presentation. So let us check into Shashikumar topic. Energy optimization in gas processing plant for sustainable growth. Subtopics, yes. Shashikumar, what I said to you, that is a subtopic itself. Bringing number of topics means bring some subtopics, that's only. Energy optimization in gas processing plants for sustainable growth.
More or less, my points and Mr. Pillai points technically more or less connected actually. Here, what I feel is, as everybody expecting, we have to reduce the carbon emission. And what are the various methodology available to reduce the carbon emission? I'm going to further go in details. Various carbon capture methodologies, what is practically possible. In that aspect, I want to do data collection, literature reviews, all those things.
Okay.
And meanwhile, steam system optimization is one of the main agenda, what I feel, in a gas processing plant and any petrochemical plant. The steam system optimization nowadays is very important. So in that aspect also, I would like to go in further more details. So this is my my nutshell. I have to further expand as you expected in that one. I have to develop further.
Okay, so be ready for your research presentation. Okay, Shashikumar. So
yes, doctor.
Have a presentation, have a research. In the research presentation, what all you done? Yeah, what all you done? What is your progress on your research journey that you need to explain with your PPT or any other way of. You can also bring MS Word, but PPT can be the best one. All the things you can incorporate into that. So, Pillai, any doubt, Pillai? Pillai is a little confused?
No, doctor.
Okay, now maybe a doubt can come to Pillai and Bala. Christine and Ami is different topics you people are doing because your area is different. But see, when any conflict comes in the topic, then only one thing can help you to solve this problem. Since Shashikumar and Pillai and Bala comes from the one field itself, they're looking into, when everybody's trying to do the topics, everything comes very related to that, carbon emission, steam optimization. I think the Bala said the previous week, steam optimization, something related to that. So carbon emission, sustainability. So we need to go for a more literature. Okay, this time period, the 6th-month time period we'll be using for that. Then I'm just want to come to Christine. Christine, can you please share your thoughts on your topic, research topics?
I haven't really finalized mine, but I'm looking into considering earlier human resources, like I said. But then since it depends, because in some companies, the human resources fall under the umbrella of the operations. So I'm kind of considering also doing the operations itself that covers the human resources. So I'm not really, I don't really have a title yet, Prof, but it will be either in operations or the human resources. And if it's going to be in the operations, it has to cover the human resources, which is my current field.
Got it. So now the Christian has to develop all the process, all your thought process like into human resource, work on it. Take some topic, be ready for the research presentation. If Pillai is converting your MS Word, into a PPT, it means a kind of first research presentation in your case. Already you're done with, but you need to add the literatures collected. That part also you have to include into that. So the first presentation will be covering. Second presentation also more or related into the literature review itself. You progress the second phase. First phase, you're almost sure about your research title. In the case of Christina is having in your mind like HR planning, HR analytics, number of things will come in your mind, but you're not at all sure about which one should you take it. But literature review will help you. The first research presentation will help you to finalize little bit only. The second presentation, you will be discussing with us. Everyone will be present in the meeting. So you'll be covering all the literatures. Now, the second phase, you will be able to frame little bit about it. Almost 70% you will be ready. The third research presentation, when we are doing at the time, we have to be finalized with our research topic. Got it. So meanwhile, in the discussion, after research presentation, we'll be having a lot of questions answering session. We'll be going through, we'll be encountering with number of critical questions, but have to be ready with that. It's very serious discussions because, simply taking literature review, bringing into your, PPT, but you don't have the proper idea. But we need to have a proper idea as well. Why we are taking this particular literature? If I ask you the question, we can also expect some of the question from other researchers. Why you are taking this particular question, particular literatures? There is no connection with your topic. Then why you have taken? So you must be answerable to that. So the cause and effect relationship between the literatures that you have chosen, you have to explain into this. Okay. Any question from your side? Are you on pace with, are you aligned with my concept about the research presentation? Are you understanding the concept research presentation? Yeah, no doubt in that. Research presentation, you are bringing with all the progress that you've done with your research topic yet. Okay, that you are presenting to us. That's all about. Yes, Ami, please.
With in relations to the literature review, is there any particular in year and time can be at least 10 years be allowed or should be
Yes.
5 years? So what would be the ideal on this matter?
Okay. I can give you some idea about it. See, if in our research onion, you could see the time horizon. Yeah, one of the layer is time horizon. In that, two horizons are the longitudinal and cross-sectional. Cross-sectional means we are taking very short number of years for our data analysis, which means for the data collection. It can be 10 years or 5 years. But if it is a longitudinal study, we'll be taking all the very long data. Okay. But answering the question of Ami, at this moment, for every literatures, latest and relevant literature is very important, which means previous 10 years literatures. And even you must be having the latest literature in the 2024, 2023, 22. Then only you will be able to understand if anybody has done recently related to your topic or not. So you can go, if you are taking a literatures, just go with the 10 years minimum studies. Okay, if you're getting the studies done before 20 years, no problem. You can also discuss that in our session if it is relevant to your topic. Okay. Sometime you may be able to get a research gap from the study done almost 20 years before. You can choose that. Sometime after the particular study, the done years before, the 20 years, now you are saying now after that you didn't see any study. So you can choose that study, no problem. It's all about your thought process, which help you to choose the studies. I will suggest you, if you can take the 10 to 15 year study as a literature, that is really good. I remember when I done literature review chapter, my study started from 2018, 2009, 2017, 2016. All years I tried to bring the literatures. It will showcase your authenticity of your work. Hope I answered, Ami. So you will have to go with the latest and relevant updated work
Yes,
as
Doctor.
well. That's all about.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, Bala is not here, I think. So the mini Mini didn't discuss. Mini was absent for the previous session. For the Mini, I would like to tell, and Ruben also. So take a topic and be ready for research presentation. So who all will be ready for the next research presentation? Research presentation, the crystal research presentation, which will be recorded and will be shared to you and will be shared to our concerned parties as well. I believe Pillai will be in the first because he is almost ready with that.
Okay, doctor. Always, I'll take the hard part.
Okay. Yeah,
No
no
problem.
problem, no problem. Anything comes in between, any doubts comes, please message me. I can answer for you. Okay. So any doubts, for example, these are the things you have included. So can I include all these things in my research presentation? If you have any doubts comes, any points, yeah, obviously I can tell you in the WhatsApp even, no problem, or mail even, no problem. So we also looking into any other one as well. We will be having the 2 research presentation. Who will be ready for that? Christine, do you want to get this?
Please allow me some time to prepare.
I understand, I
I'm still
understand.
catching up with the previous.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
Anyone else? So we can start from Pillai, right? This time?
Okay,
Yeah.
doctor.
Okay.
Next week we'll try to have.
Next
if
week,
there's
the
a-
Pillai will be doing this presentation. Pillai can share me the PPT 2 days before or 1 day before.
Okay, doctor.
I can have a look on this. I can just review on this. Okay.
Is it okay, doctor? I
So-
can share on Saturday next week.
Yeah, fine.
Because the whole week I'll be working in office and I have only weekends. So I'll
No
be able
problem,
to. Okay.
no problem. You can share me on Saturday. I'll be looking into that. So we are doing a trial on the research presentation. If it is best, then it will not be a trial for you. It will be final one. You're done with your research presentation. Okay, I believe it will be the final research presentation from your side, which means the first night itself, because because most of the people already done a lot of presentation, but it is in different topics, but it comes to the major research, your topic itself, your ideas on your topic must be there. Why you have chosen particularly? You have already written research statement in there. So you have to specify. And my humble request to all of you, ask questions. Never make Pillai be relaxed. He should not feel that, okay, my topic is very vibrant topics. He has to finalize with the same topic. We should never allow him for that. So all should ask the questions. It's very, very important. Okay. So I think this today, I'm not going with any presentations and all. Because next week we can start with my intention for the today's meeting is to give you an idea about how we are going to do it. Yes, Christian.
Prof, just to clarify again, I'm not sure, maybe I missed it in the previous class. So you will be the supervisor until we do until the final part of the
Absolutely.
thesis.
You want
Okay.
someone else.
No, Prof, that's why I'm just confirming, because it will be difficult to do the shift to another supervisor since we have already started doing all this.
Okay.
So I'm just confirming that.
If
And
if you have any problem with the supervisor, you can tell him.
thank you.
Okay.
Just confirming that. And I'm not sure if everybody else has this also in mind. I know that it's too early to ask, but anyway, I'll shoot it. Is there anyone here who is also who has the goal to finish the PhD in 2 years? And is that even possible to do?
Everyone will
Oh,
be.
nice. Okay, so that's possible within this time frame that you have given us today.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the time frame within
Yeah.
which we will have to do that.
Okay.
We don't have to think about the extensions and all. Usually the university
Yes.
will provide the extension, but we don't want that. We can do that.
Okay. Because
Because
my brain is already dried.
Yes.
Guys.
No worries. It's the journey will be little relaxed because on deadline we need to just, we have to follow. That's only. Just imagine the 6 months time only for the research finalization. Yeah, topic finalization. Then remaining 6 months for 3 chapters. One chapter, is only for the introduction. 1 month you can spend for that. 2 months you can spend for that. Another one chapter you can spend 2 months, which means everyone will get adequate time in which you have to, if you are submitting on time your work to me, I can review it on time. If you are following that, we can do that. Yes.
And Prof, you have already answered the publications questions that I have on my list. However, you said that this is something we can do from our end. Is this
Yes.
something that we also have to? How about expenses? Is there an expenses included in that, or that's something we can do over
Expenses in the sense like,
for publications and all?
yeah, I will tell you. For the publications, usually if you're taking the highly qualitative journals, high quality journals, they won't take money from us. Q1 journal, because it's take 2-year journey or 1.5-year journey. In order to make the publication ready, it will take a long time. I believe Pille has submitted one paper, but we didn't get any reply. Yeah? And after that,
Yeah, doctor.
if you are going through the research paper downloaded, Emerald Publications or Sage Publication, you can see the right side. Paper accepted in November 2022. Paper revised, June 2023. Paper finally accepted January 2024. Something you can see that very long journey. The paper which requires long time, sometime they may be free publications, but there are publications which take some money. It's not a huge amount, but also we can go for a publications. No problem for this. We can go for a group publications or individual publications. Mostly you'll be having individual publications for your research. And one research individual publication must be there, I believe. So there, if you have to sometime pay, I know that there are certain publication which requires only 3,000 Indian rupee or 5,000 Indian rupee. 5,000 means it's almost 200 dirham. Recently, one of my colleagues has published in the Scopus Indest publication. Within 3 months, they could do it. That publication is there, we can do it. See, the person has to, when I go through that, the publication charges, I could see that it's almost 2,000 dirham, 2,100 dirham. It depends upon our time. If you're having the time, we can go for a publications without without paying anything. I strongly suggest you to go for without paying any amount.
Even I
Yes,
paid
yeah.
some amount for plagiarism report for
Oh my God.
Scopus. I paid around $170, almost 500 dirham to get the report.
When?
Yeah, for the Scopus, the publication. They were asking me
170?
to, yeah, dollars. Yes.
For the plagiarism report?
But you didn't inform me about it.
No. Actually, it's not for the Scopus. They are asking me to pay for the publication. They were asking me to get the report,
For the
plagiarism report.
plagiarism.
Yes, a report from one of the sites. So that is on that site only they were accepting it. So for accessing that site, I had to pay some $170.
Then it's only just
Okay.
the Turnitin report for the
Yeah,
plagiarism.
yes.
That's what ours.
So anything, if you're going for yourself for the publication, anything difficult comes, please let me know if you have to pay or any amount or not. But Pillai, it's really good that you have shared with us. Mostly Turnitin report is fine. Simna can help you to get the Turnitin report for your any work because she has a contact, she has an account, I believe. Mostly when any times university is not sending us the report little early, usually Simna will be helping us to get the report a little earlier. She's having some connection and contact. We don't need to pay for that anything.
So, Doctor, can we send that, like with Dr. Pilay's papers already, can we send also our papers need for at least for the Turnitin plagiarism report for the one, so that we can be aware for that one?
Yes. Before you are sending to anything comes like Turnitin check, this much amount is required. No, don't do that. We can help you for this. No worries. Okay. Any other doubts, please? Please ask me any doubts because it will be helpful for everyone.
So, Prof, I'll go back again to the publications because earlier you said that we have to do the publication first before the Viva. So, like you said, we will depend on either we'll go for the free one or the paid one, depending on the time limit we have to proceed further with the Viva.
Yeah.
That's correct. Okay, got it.
Yes,
Got it.
yes, yes.
Thank you. And you
And
will
all-
guide us on that. You will be knowing if it's, you will be guiding each one of us to
Absolutely,
do that.
absolutely.
You'll say,
And
okay, we have to go for the.
Yes, I have already told you, you can also think about publications right now, even when you are having the ample time, because you know there are certain publishers, they are charging very lesser amount. I have seen recently 2000 Indian rupee, which means almost 90 dirham. 90 dirham spending if you are getting a paper published, which means a starting time. Yeah, there is no problem. It's our own work. We can publish it. A common work we can publish. A theoretical paper we can publish it. It will be in our list. It will be in our portfolio. That's also good. I don't believe that 90 dirham, 80 dirham, or 100 dirham is not a big issue for you to get a publications.
It's not, I don't think that for all of us it's the fees. We believe that it's about the if there's a standard list that we have to go through from the university, or is it something that we can choose from?
That is usually the university will provide the list of, you know,
Yes, okay.
mostly it will be Scopus publication where we will have to publish it, the last phase. But now if someone is thinking about the publication, they can go for a less paid publication. Like as I said, 50 dirham, 70 dirham, or 100 dirham, something like that. There are certain publications I have recently seen that we can directly contact them, no problem for that. Yes.
Thank you.
Doctor, one clarification.
Please.
We spoke about a publication.
Yeah.
So now, can we do the publication of the same research proposal what you are going to do, or it should be something different?
No.
How is it?
Very good question. We have to publish our paper purely related to our topic.
Okay. So it will be only one publication. That is the only thing we can do, correct?
Yes, one publication is mandatory for submitting your thesis.
Okay. So whatever we work for thesis, same thing we can publish.
Very
That
good.
is what
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Actually, our research is all about a big study, wider study in context. From this, we can take a smaller element and publish it. For example, HR, human resource management practices on organizational performance. Who is doing? Christine is doing. Okay, it's a wider topic she's doing. But she can publish from this a variable. Impact of recruitment and selection. That is HRM practices, yeah. Impact of recruitment selection on employee turnover. A small concept you're doing and publishing it. That itself is fine for a publication for your final submissions of your thesis.
Thank you, Doctor.
I hope it is clear. I wanted to conclude the today's session. A concluding remarks are like this. You'll be going for a research presentation the coming 6 months, where we'll be finalizing your research topics. And research presentation contents I've already discussed, the key theories related to your topics, various topics comes in your mind, and the literatures that you have collected, research articles you have collected, you have to screen share it, you have to showcase it, you can highlight the papers, you can discuss the insights and research gaps comes from this. These are the research presentation. You can also add whatever comes in your mind in the research presentation. We'll be recording it, we'll be sharing to your further references. Then similarly, everyone has to do maximum number of research presentations of 3. Minimum number of research presentations 3. If you want to do more, no problem, you can do that. But minimum 3 presentations should be there. That will come in the different months. If Pillai is doing this month, Pillai will be getting the next presentation most probably at the end of October or the November. 1 month gap you will be getting for the next presentation. So this is all about. I would like to conclude. I don't know Bala where he has gone. Please share all this information with the Bala, Pillai and Shashi Kumar. Please share with him. So I would like to bye for today. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thank
everyone.
you, everyone.
Thank you very
nice day.
much.
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank
Take
you.
care. See you next
Thank
week.
you, everyone.
Bye-bye.